Those 14 minutes went by quick.
You can go ahead and turn on the laugh track. Applause. I don't feel funny today.
Over the rainbow, way up high, the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do, they come true. Ooh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh why can't
Yes. Yes,
over the
thank
rainbow.
you. Thank you. Kyle and Luis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I bet you're wondering, if you're looking, a couple of things you might be wondering, where was all the applaud? That was just me and a few other people in the house. And Rita, where is Rita? Well, I have some news for you, and just to inform you of, but Rita wrote a letter, and I think that that letter should be written, actually read first, and that way they'll do some of that explaining. So first of all, welcome. I am Reverend Patrick. If you're on the internet for the first time, and everybody out there in our wonderful online video, let me let you know, it's all about you today. Because we do not have a live studio audience, but we do have you, and you are a global Ohana. So here's a letter from our wonderful, fearless Rev Rita. She starts with a quote. What I feared has come upon me. What I dreaded has happened to me. Did I fear this? I must have somewhere deep inside. What would I do if I were to get COVID-19? Not because I fear my health. I believe that no matter what diagnosis I am ever to receive, I would be guided, directed, and supported, and safely and lovingly carried through. No, the fear was not for me, but for our center, and for its safety and progress and sustainability. What if either Patrick or I were to get COVID-19? I can't say I thought about it much. I was too busy getting things done and working and planning. However, when I got a call yesterday that someone who had been present in our center the previous Sunday had a positive test result, I thought, here it is. It happened. Was I alarmed? I would be dishonest to say that I was not concerned at all. I do not spiritually bypass challenges that come up. This was a real concern in the world of form. How should we respond? The first thing Patrick and I did was to call our board to discuss how to proceed, and then to seek a test for ourselves. As I took the test, I had an inner feeling things might not be that okay with me. It was just a feeling. However, I continue to remain positive, knowing no matter what there is always a solution and resolution. So last night, when I opened my file to my chart to find out that I tested positive, my fear was right in front of my face, up close and very personal. How did I react? My first thought was still unbelievable. What? It has to be a mistake. Other than feeling like I had the sniffles, I feel fine. Patrick is negative? What the heck? After doing a spiritual mind treatment, I went back to bed and slept soundly. This morning as I meditated, I asked for more guidance and direction. I discovered this. This happened for a very good reason. I am a public figure. I can be an example. I can allow myself to be transparent. Just last Sunday, I talked about health and how no matter what the diagnosis, there is a power greater than it all that takes us through any earthly experience. This is how I am dealing with having the experience of COVID-19. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am perfectly fine. I know that I have divine frequency within me to ride this through to health. I believe my health, and I believe in my health, and I believe that I am guarded, guided, and protected. I am grateful that I was vaccinated because I believe in all forms of healing. I believe it is my strong immune system that has allowed me to experience this illness as just a minor irritation. I'm not happy about the inconvenience of quarantine, but I will get through this. I'll make it the best possible. I am staying in the moment and living this decision by decision, moment by moment. Although on the outside there seems to be no logical reason why I would have to go through this, a deeper look lets me know that this has given me an opportunity to be a positive example to others. We are strong, we are resilient, and we are greater than any illness that comes into our field or any test. We have spiritual tools that I can rely on, meditation, spiritual mind treatment, and the deep knowing that no matter what, the universe is conspiring on our behalf. Now, Rita probably would have done that much, much more eloquently than Patrick did. But, you know, we do what we have to do. Rita's watching right now, and I just want to remind everyone out there that we are always and always will be transparent, vulnerable, open. And as we go through our journey, our family, our ohana, the ones that will join us next week, and the ones that are online, will always be there as our support. We know that. So for today, the show goes on. Today, life goes on. And just as a little, how's Rita doing? She was just on that little phone. And let me tell you something. I've seen colds bigger than what Rita's got right now. So she's doing fine. I had her moving chairs this morning before I left. We have a laugh track on too. So, now let's take a moment for peace, and especially peace of mind. So wherever you are, If you choose, put your hand on your heart. We'll light the peace candle. And I've invited our wonderful Jonathan up to do the sound bowls for us. So thank you, Jonathan. And so it is. Nice and centering. I will not tell a lie, but it does feel a little bit different here, all of you out in on the mainland and here on the island watching. There's a little bit of a quietness that we're not used to, because we, for 1 year, have had our wonderful family, at least partial family, back in the room. So, boy, are we adjustable, and we are flexible. So, for all of you viewing in, everybody in here kind of knows where they're at, but for those of you who are online, we are at Centers for Spiritual Living, Kauai. And usually Rita talks about now about what is science of mind. That's the philosophy and the way of life that we teach here. And it's really very, very, very simple, unless, of course, we want to make it complicated. It's very simple. It is done unto us as we believe. I think another mystic said that somewhere in our history. It is done unto us as we believe. And the big thing is, it's a way of life. That's the part I think sometimes that at least I have to remind myself of on a daily basis, that this takes practice. It takes a daily practice of remembering that what I think, what I say, what I do takes a full responsibility on my part, because it creates the reality in which I live. And so that might sound scary to some, but for me, it's a gift. It's a gift to remember that we have the power within us, a power in the universe, as Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind. There's a power within us that we can use for good if we choose. And even more than that, we are that power. So take that in wherever you are. And we also know something about you. I think a couple people just checked in that have never been on before. How interesting, right? This is good. This is good. We have a two-way camera now. Great. Having a little cappuccino? That's good. So this is what we know about you. We found out something about you, and the other people watching, you can listen too. Are you ready? You are magnificent. Yeah, we're talking about you. You are magnificent. And we know that about you. And this is not from an egotistical point of view, just to let you know. We know it about you because we discovered that we were magnificent. And when we discovered that, we discovered you. So that is what is happening here today. So shall we put our hands on our heart and listen? Oh, let's tell ourselves who we are. I am magnificent. Say it again. I am magnificent. Say it like you mean it. I am magnificent. Now look around. Let somebody know who they are. You're magnificent. We don't have too far. Oh, look who's back there. That's Ron. He's magnificent. And then we also have a magnificent. Oh, you're magnificent. Oh my gosh. And then I'm magnificent. But now we have a magnificent opening song. Do we not?
Yes, we do. Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul, as I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. So get ready, my soul, as I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in, 'cause here I go. Deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. And here I go. Closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. So get ready, my soul.
And I am definitely ready. Ready to just let go, let God. Let whatever you want to call this source that is the all, that is all, that is who I am. That is who each and every one of us is. In this room, in this wonderful technology, this spiritual technology that allows us to just be one, to be in this room and yet with you at the same time in the timelessness and spacelessness of spirit. What I know is that this is a celebration of truth, a celebration of love, a celebration of life. And we've come together for one reason and one reason only, and that is to celebrate the truth of who we are, and that is God. The I am that I am. That is the kind of power, that is the kind of love. I know that for each and every one of us. And I say, let's have at it. Let's take this time together and raise it in consciousness. raise our entire love frequency. The divine frequency is right here, right now, wherever you are. Those looking in and those that have never even heard of Centers for Spiritual Living Kauai, there's a divine frequency running through this entire thing called life. And that I am so grateful for. I am so grateful, and I just get out of the way. And I just let it be so, as together we say, and so it is. Yeah. Mahalo.
Get ready, my soul.
Get ready. Get ready, my soul. This is a grand day. This is such a grand day that I'm going to call someone up. You ready? Our practitioner, our wonderful practitioner, Roseanne Jones, is coming up to do our spiritual mind treatment. And you got a seed thought for us today?
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I do have a seed thought for you today. But, you know, there is that two-way camera, and I see you all sort of getting comfortable and laying back and enjoying whatever, enjoying your treats. And so I want you to get comfortable because this is our contemplation time. And as you go into a few moments of contemplation, I would like to provide a seed thought if you choose to take it in with you. And this is a thought by Nikola Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. There you are. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Enjoy your time. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And right here, right now, I release and let go of my small mind, my small ego self, and send it back to the nothingness from which it came. Because I am a representative here on this earth plane of the power and the presence of the universe, of that entity that I choose to call God. I don't need to embrace this idea that I am a vibration of the universe. I am this idea. I am the self-actualized individual person who recognizes that this power is my engine, my heart, my higher self. And as it is for me, I speak it for each of person hearing us these words today. I am speaking for each of us, for we are all part of that vibrational entity of the universe that we call God, Spirit, whatever we choose. We are representatives of this power right here. Whether we believe it or not, we are representatives, for that power works in and through us. The vibrations are always working in and through us with every breath we take. And those vibrations of healing are working in and through each of us in all aspects of our life. The vibrations, the energy, the power of the universe. God's power is working through each of us to heal our bodies. Our bodies know what to do. So breathe in, just let it happen. Let go and let that power, the vibrations of healing work in and through our bodies. And I know this works in the same way through everything in our lives, through our relationships, bringing love and understanding into our relationships, and letting go and releasing the rest of it, and releasing it through what's called forgiveness. And I know it also works through that creativity, for each of us is born with it, that desire to push forward, to express more and more and more of ourselves, express through those higher frequencies and vibrations. I know that a healing is taking place right now for Rita, for Reverend Rita, for each person. Each person. And it's taking place on this island, in our country, in this world, as one by one we choose to be healed in all ways. So right now I am feeling those good vibrations, and I am so grateful for them as I release my word into that law that always says yes, as we affirm together, and so it is.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that when I thought I was safe and sound, was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender with my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am kinder moment every day. And I'm more loving every moment, every day. And I surrender every moment, every day. And I'm more loving every moment, every day.
Ah, thank
A little
you.
morning prayer there for you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. When that was like lullaby to me again, because it was like surrender, surrender. Sweet surrender. Oh, so I thought it would be fun, since Rita started with a little Bible quote, that I'd throw in some Catholicism. I am not a recovering Catholic, by the way. I'm a discovering Catholic. And what I mean by that is I am discovering how I want to live and how I want to show up in this thing called life. Now, it's interesting because I thought of this morning, this quote from Mother Teresa. I'm sure many of you know or have at least heard of her, all of her work in India. And this reminds me of what went on yesterday. I know God will not give me anything I can't handle. I just wish that he didn't trust me so much. And I'm going to read that again because that one hit it. I know God will not give me anything I can't handle, Patrick. I just wish that he didn't trust me so much. And since we don't believe in an outside God, I think it still makes the point very, very, very clear. I'm not going to sidetrack today about the last 24 hours of my life and the life of Reverend Rita, and just an example of how life can just change like that. You wake up, and I went running, and I ran 4.2. I got to always say that, ran it all the way this time. We all know my running stories. I had no pacer this time. It was just me. And when I walked through the door, Rita says, And whenever somebody greets you at a door before you're actually in the house, you know something has occurred. And so she says, come on in and sit down. That's the other clue. If you need to sit down, something's going on. And I say this all the time. We're just telling all of our stories today. I say it all the time. Is this going to upset me? And she said, yes. And I said, someone tested with COVID, positive. And she said, yeah. How I knew that, how I didn't know that, just that beautiful intuition, it kind of set me up so I wouldn't do a Patrick frantic moment of, what's going on, what's going on? No, I just said, really? And she said, yeah. And we took a deep breath, and I took a deep breath. What are we going to do? What needs to be done? What needs to be felt? What needs to be felt? And I will let you know I had a roller coaster of emotions yesterday. The first one was absolute fear. And I'm with Rev Rita. I never even think about the health aspect of it at all. I think about our house, our home, our family. Oh no, you got to be kidding me. This is too surreal. We've just come out of something. We've just been, building ourselves like Rocky Balboa, man, going up to the top, running to the top of the mountain. We're almost there. Whoa. Down. And then I had a pity party for literally only 2 seconds. After I said, you've got to freaking be kidding me. This can't be. We've been back together for a year. So we went on to see what to do in the world of form. And don't think that we forgot to do our spiritual mind treatment, because we did. Sometimes I can't handle it just on my own, just allowing Spirit to come in. And I knew inside that there was an answer. At least we would do it moment to moment to moment to moment. Still seeming very surreal. And we felt a little bit for a moment. My little inner child came out and said, that's just not fair. We've been doing really good. I'm not a bad boy. She's not a bad girl. How can this, why is this happening to me? Why not? It's happened to a few others. Why not? And then where I wanted to take flight, I secured myself. And we just said, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. So we called a few people on the board, and then we went forward with that. We went forward going, what should we do? And the first thing is, let's just take a deep breath again. Have you ever been in that place in life where sometimes you just don't know what to do? And I am telling you with every fiber of my being, I am so grateful not only for this teaching, but that I have such an incredible family, the board, this leadership that is here, people on the island, people off island that are supportive. Not just financially, which is what keeps us going, sustainability, but from their hearts. And we knew this was a delicate situation. Because when something happens to mom and dad, it gets a little scary. Because mom and dad don't get sick. Mom and dad don't have that. They don't have it. They take care of us. And the hardest part, too, of this whole situation is Rita is like ready to run a marathon. Like I said before, there's nothing going on except a test result. Ooh. I always say, give me a diagnosis. You keep your prognosis out of my way. Depending on a test. What an interesting day we had together. So we decided to go get tested, which is another experience beyond. Because I'm going to be really honest with you, and I know that the workers are doing the best that they can. And I tried to use humor. I know some of you are surprised at that. But we went down there and we filled out our papers and we got the call, the secret call. Go around the back so nobody sees you, you know? So we're sneaking around. And what is that? And the woman's waiting, and it looks like something out of, you know, E.T., and they're all in these masks and these big suits. And my little inner child was like, this is cool. But Patrick was saying, I feel dirty right now. I feel contaminated. I'm sneaking around. And when we walked in, you know, it's like, hi, we're here just to get the test. We called earlier. I mean, you know, we were exposed. I mean, it was like, what do you, I said to Rita, where I'm looking at all of this is the shame and the stuff that goes around dis-ease on a whole. Forget the COVID. And boy, my compassion barometer went off so huge yesterday, y'all. I said, I got to really be careful how we look and we talk. And what's so interesting is last week I ended with, I feel like crying. We got a couple of inquiries to that vulnerability moment. Now I know why, because you know what? There is no time and no space. Whatever was happening in the energy field last Sunday was happening in the timelessness and spacelessness of what we did yesterday. And we cried. Not much, because when you're scared or you got things to do, you kind of leave that for later. But boy, did I learn about myself. And boy, did I learn about my relationship with Rita. She's watching right now, and I just want to say that this journey, as I told you this morning, I am so grateful, not only for this teaching, but to share this journey with you. And there is a moment in time when a relationship, and you want the best, you know, for the other person. I just want you happy. I want you to, and then you both go to your computers. It's in. We got the ting, ting, ting. Your result is in. What? Positive. Negative. Oh. Which does not surprise me either, because we're like that battery, Rita and I. Because we both are, when you plug them both in and they really work, doesn't surprise me at all that one of us was negative and one of us was positive. Because as the song that Kyle always plays about the rowing, right? So I get to row and I get to look at this incredible woman and say, you are not contaminated. You're Rita, Andriello, Feren, the divine frequency. And we have an empty room here because we have a responsibility of mom and dad, no matter what we believe, by the way. Rita said that last week. She said, I won't look at any of you as contaminated. How funny. The universe has got such a sense of humor. But this is what is the message today. Since I got all of Rita's time, this is fun, man. I can go as long as I want. Kidding. This is the message. The only mantra that I kept repeating all day long as we started to call people and tell people and try not to panic, because you know what it's like. You light the little fire, the whole forest goes on. That coconut wireless is going like crazy. Everybody's got their opinions now. But what we said to ourselves is, and this was the toughie, man, no matter what, and we said this before the test results, no matter what, the universe is conspiring in my favor, in Rita's favor, in CSL Kauai's favor, and then favor, and favorite. I'm thinking to myself, really, Patrick, are you really going to say that? No, I'm going to really mean that. Because it either is or it is not. And you're thinking, where's the gift? Where's the gift? Where's the gift? Well, I don't see it fully, but I do know one thing. that there is one there. Because I know there is nothing outside of me trying to mess up my life, to make sure that CSL Kauai doesn't thrive. Nothing. And nothing can do that because we have a power that is within us that is so, so immense that we get to do something really fun and really live up to the things that we teach. And I'd love to tell you that it's so ingrained in me and so wired in me, as Dr. Joe says, so, the frequency is so lit in me that it's easy, because I cannot say that. It is hard. And I mean hard to remind myself that no one's out to get me, that I don't have to be threatened, that I am love. And I said, I'm just like Mother Teresa. I sure wish the universe didn't trust Patrick so much to handle these things. Because it's not just one person sometimes handling with your family. We believe and we live by that we have an entire global family. The other thing that I discovered about the frequency is how powerful it is. And I have this this quote, but more than that, I realized the only way to boost your emotional frequency is gratitude. And it sounds really good. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. They say make a list. I know that our wonderful Marion Head wrote a wonderful book about gratitude when, it's in the book so I can say it, when she wasn't so pleased with everything her husband was doing. But instead of finding everything that he was doing wrong, she said, could I find one thing a day? Namaste. Something just was going past, and I just want to take a moment to know that who's ever in it or not in it, that they're not alone. So every day she wrote something about her husband that she was grateful for. And on page 50, they start to look pretty good. Instead of everything that's not working. And boy, yesterday we could have told you everything that's not working. What are we going to do? We're just climbing out now, and somebody pushes us back in. Who's that somebody? It's life. Do I like it? No. Will I have many more moods about it today? You better believe I will. But somehow the universe is trusting us, all of us, whatever's going on in your life. There's a lot of things going on in this world right now. I know people that have gotten diagnoses that weren't a little snivelly nose that Rita's going through right now. I know people that are being thrown out of their house right now. I know lots of things that are going on. And though I do believe that the world revolves around me, there's some other stuff going on. And it's all subjective, right? Your thing is as big as ours. Even when we say what's going on with us, the first thing we do is we go to ourselves. Oh my God. Who was it? Who was it? What am I going to do? And I understand that. That's just very natural. But there's another place that I suggest we go to, and that is gratitude, because it has a frequency. All we are is energy. That's all we are. If we had that little special machine right now and you were checking me out, I'd just be a bunch of dancing particles. And yesterday I felt like a lot of dancing particles. It says this, compared to other moods and mindsets out there, the vibrational frequency of gratitude is the highest to be in. Any unique vibration that we may encounter goes from 50 megahertz as far as possible up to 700 megahertz. And I tested it out because, it's not proof unless you test it out. Like a scientist, we're religious scientists. We can't just say all there is good and then you're not feeling it or vibrating at it. And I'm going to tell you the COVID madness that is about as low of a frequency as you can possibly get now. It is low in the frequency. And why is that dangerous is because where we put our energy and where I invest my energy is what expands. And if I'm expanding my lower energy, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I had to start boosting my immune system, my emotional immune system. And how I did, I said, I am so grateful. We're talking about Rita today. She's not on a ventilator. We're not sitting there saying, wasn't Rita wonderful? We're saying Rita is wonderful. She'll get through this. We have empty seats here. They'll be filled again just like they were when they were yanked away a year and a half ago. But we have to believe not only in ourselves, but there is a power that is conspiring in your favor. There are trillions of cells dancing particles through your body saying, come on, organs, let's go. And they're all working like this incredible orchestra. But if I try to solve this problem, or these problems, in the world of form, I only get the answers that the world of form has created. I got to go higher, higher in consciousness. It says expressing gratitude makes us feel better. When we give thanks or express gratitude, we increase our neurotransmitter dopamine, our brain's own feel-good chemical. Dopamine increases our energy and turns our brain learning centers and allows us to feel more motivated and content. Yes, yes. Ben Feren has actually the spelling of my name. He says it takes courage not to be discouraged. It does. I don't know why sometimes discouragement's a little easier, but especially if you're in it. Don't give me that all is good. Well, I'll tell you why it's all good. It's not that what's happening is good. What's happening is good because it's all God. There's no way around that, at least for me. Oh boy, I thought I kind of got rid of the boogeyman when I was a little boy, underneath the... Yeah, that little boogeyman that lives underneath your bed. You're wondering if that's ever going to pop out. And you scare yourself and you get the goosebumps, God bumps, chicken skin, call it whatever you want. And then the COVID boogeyman came. And I said, oh boy. Oh, this was the moment. Or somebody said it was inevitable. But when I did this is when my life changed. When I had the courage to say, I will not be discouraged. Life is still good. I'm still good in it. And then I looked under the bed and had the courage to go, boo! And it went running. And then when I wanted to protect my little Rita, I said, I'm going to take care of your boogeyman too. Boo! Next time we're in a dilemma and we don't know what to do, it's okay. It can be scary and it can feel like the boogeyman's out to get you. But it's not. I saw this poem that I just wanted to share too. It was a long one, so I decided just to give a little excerpt out of it. It's madness to hate all roses because you got scratched with one thorn. To give up all dreams because one of them didn't come true isn't necessary. And that's what I realized yesterday. I started filling up my energy, my frequency. I am so grateful that that everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. I am so grateful to be a spiritual leader that I get the opportunity to be vulnerable. We said that last week. There was somebody who was concerned, is everything all right? Because they saw that vulnerability, that... You know how I get. Laughing 1 minute, crying the next. By the way, it took me a long time to be able to do that. And I'm not going to abandon it now. in my hour of need. I can cry, I can stomp up and down, but the power of gratitude is what is my Savior. Thank you. Thank you. Even with everything coming at you, thank you. Thank you. So my message today is very, very simple. Do you have a boogeyman? Boogeyman? Anybody got a boogeyman out there? That thing that's constantly with you? That dream you gave up on because one dream didn't come true? Gave up on love because of the little thorn that, made you bleed? We have something so powerful. We have family. We have a global community. Even if we don't know who they are, they're there. And we'll fall and we'll get back up again. Just like the song, right? I'm looking for good vibration. I'm looking for good vibration. Why not? I'm certainly not going to sing the song, I'm looking for bad vibration. I'm looking for a bad vibration. Feel it all, my friends. That's the message of today. Feel it all. And at the end of the day, let this come out of your mouth. Thank you. Thank you for another day of being able to express life as who you are. You are very, very special. And now you have a tool. Always hearing tools. I'm leaving you with the tool. You want one? Next time that thing comes up, I can't pay my bills. Oh no, I can't do that. She doesn't love me the way I want to be loved. I'm not any good. I'm not, boo! Interrupt it, because it's a lie. The boogeyman is illusionary. And I hate to break this to you, but we made him up. I love you. We are safe. Rita loves you. I love you, Rita. I know you're there. I can feel you. Thank you, our global family. We'll be back. We just had to do a little something. Namaste. Laugh track.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. The sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, yeah, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when the day's done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. For me. stars when you shine. You know how I feel, scent of the pine. You know how I feel, oh, freedom is mine. I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Oh, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Wasn't that the perfect song after that little message? Feeling good. You should have seen Roseanne. She was over there. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. She was like, yeah. And I said, slow it down, Roseanne. Slow it down. See, you got us. Look at our vibrational frequency just went up. Thank you. Thank you. Did your vibrational frequency go up? Okay. This is our time of sacred giving, and that's why we call it sacred giving, because it is from that place of unlimited source, no matter what's going on. And I want to take a moment to just say thank you. Thank you, and all of you on the mainland, all of you here that's in this room most of the time. I want to thank you all. Give this opportunity to say mahalo. And something done, we were in a board meeting the other day, and we realized that when you give to CSL Kauai, you double give, because we give 10% out to the community and to the world off of every single penny, dime, bill that comes in here, every check that comes in here, right off the top it goes out. That's double giving. And what was so fabulous after our 8th year party, which the beautiful To Infinity and Beyond is now complete. Thank you, the Joneses, for finishing that off, and thank you for everyone who jumped in. We realized that we gave over, in 8 years, sit down, like Rita would tell me, over $100,000 in our 8 years here of taking that 10% and double giving. So thank you so much. And now we're even more high-tech because we have what, Rob? A text way to do it too. So if you're watching and something has touched you, something has moved you, and you say, wow, yeah, well, just get your little phone out, and it goes text to donate at 808-431-3943. Little music, 808-431-3943. And it doesn't matter. We also can do PayPal. We can do it anyway. We just make it easy for you. And thank you for everything that you give here, because CSL Kauai, no matter what, is a thriving, loving, powerful community. Yeah.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. We're so grateful for all of the blessings coming our way. With each breath that we take, I am grateful to know that I'm alive, we're experiencing life in its highest levels, highest vibrations. And I am grateful for all of the blessings that came in to this basket and came in through vibrational methods through the internet. I'm so grateful for each and every person sharing their love and support. And so it is.
So it is. Yeah. Oh, you did. Yeah. So if we had children here, we would give them their affirmation. But since I'm looking at a bunch of children in this room, and so I'm looking at some online, and since Rita didn't write down the actual what we say to them, I'm just going to say it from the heart. You are amazing. You are magnificent. And what? We love you. Oh, there's nothing funnier than laughing in a room that's completely quiet. And you're like, oh my goodness. Oh, it's okay. Did we have some fun today? It's a new month. It's a new month.
August.
It's August 1st. And that also means that this is the month of the theme of divine frequency. And so just a couple of announcements. We have a wonderful, and it's filling up really fast with Rev D. Rev D's not in the house, but Rev D's doing a whole brain living workshop on August 11th and 18th. And we watched a beautiful movie on Friday, My Beautiful Broken Brain. I think that's the title. It was a documentary. Wow. It left everybody like this. So all you have to do is go to Netflix and look it up, and it's just fascinating. But anyway, and it was working with the brain as well. But the books, by the way, for all of you out there, should be either in, because we have Sunday delivery at our house. I don't know why we have it on Sundays, but most of the packages come on Sundays. So they come, we'll send out a notice to you, and you can pick them up at the center on Tuesday, or and then we'll just inform you. If not, you can get it on Kindle, and you can also order it on Amazon if you don't. I think we have about 6 coming in, Roseanne. Okay, and then also mark your calendar. It's going to be fun. Telethon, September 18th. 6 long hours of absolute. Oh, we got you guys playing. We got drumming going. And what's really cool is we got these videos that are interspersed throughout the day of Kauai, because it's all about Kauai and the whole Hawaiian culture, and it's really fun. And there's a few surprises from Reverend Patrick and Reverend Rita. I'll have to you have to wait for that one. So I just want to take a moment to breathe in and say thank you. Thank you for everyone in this room. Thank you just for being here as we have our wonderful, wonderful closing song.
Bring it on, everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. 'Cause I'm through crying, I'm through waiting, I'm through hoping against all hope, and I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. think I finally learned to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. And I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming that the life I had is ever coming back. And no more wishing on someone else's star that'll never be mine. I think it's time to bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new.
And I do know that everything is brand new, every single moment. And as we talked about the vibration, the frequency of gratitude, I am so grateful. And it's like old times. I can just look around the room for my thank yous today. I am so grateful for Jonathan, not just for the sound, my friend, but playing these, but most of all for just being you. And for Rob, thank you for your endless giving. We have Charles, Ron. I just love seeing Ron Stover come through the door. And Roseanne Jones, who does wears so many hats here. And that beautiful, beautiful treatment that she gave us. And our wonderful music. Kyle and Louise, thank you so much for keeping the beat, for keeping our hearts going, for keeping our vibrational frequency at its highest. Thank you. And I want to thank everyone online. You are so beautiful. And no, I really can't see you, but I think I can feel you. And I feel the love that is coming from that spiritual technology. Thank you for everyone that was going to come in today to assist in the Moama team, all of them. Thank you for your effort, and we will see you next time. And I want to thank somebody very, very special that's not used to being on that side of this spiritual technology, and that is the beautiful Reverend Rita. You are such an example, such an inspiration to what is possible when you believe in yourself, you believe in this family, and you believe in life itself. I'm so blessed to be on this journey with you. Mahalo. Ooh, thank you. Mahalo.
'Cause I've survived many times before, broken hearts and slamming doors. I'll be alright, yes I will once more, just as I did back then. I'm gonna rise again, so bring it on. Everything new, everything different, everything true. 'Cause I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything.
Thank you, and thank you, everyone. And remember, the universe is conspiring in your favor. Aloha.